You're gonna want to watch this. It seems like vegan rage bait, but no, it's real. And you'll want to keep watching because it just descends into further nonsense. So there was this trend going around, and I found it really funny until people went too far with it, where there'd be a claim on screen that seems really unbiased, but then it would accidentally turn around to someone who would clearly have that opinion. Just to give an example of one that I found really funny, there was one that said, you should keep all your lights on and leave all your windows open, and then the camera turned to a moth. It's just ridiculous and silly, but silly is okay. Unhinged and something out of a horror film, however, not okay. So I ended up seeing this reel of this kind of style. Only let's watch this one together, and I'm sure quite quickly you may see an issue with it. Personally, I think it's time to recognize that we should be all adopting plant-based diet. Cows don't even taste that good. Oopsie, lol. Okay, so I watched that for the first time, and I've watched it now, and I'm just like, no, not funny, no. And it gets progressively less funny upon further investigation. The caption reads, "Oh Lottie, I could never eat you," and we may contest that claim later on, but let's look at one of the top comments that comes up and her reply. "Thought this was a cute video to promote veganism, LMFAO. The fact you will eventually kill her is truly disturbing." And when I recorded this before, there was a comment where she said, "Lol, you get the joke then." But now the comment's gone. Damn, having to record again. Now you're just gonna have to take my word for it that it probably was there. But now I'm questioning myself. Oh God, not again. Why did I delete the previous file? So you actually go onto this account and you realize that she is a rancher, an ag advocate. I'm assuming she means animal agriculture. But yeah, whether or not she said that, it's supposed to be a joke. But where is the joke? Are you acknowledging that an animal wouldn't want to be killed for food? Because if you are, and you literally eat them and kill them for food, or pay someone else to do it perhaps, then what's the joke? Where's the what? So it's supposed to be this funny thing, but it just fails because we're actually gonna kill them, aren't we? There's loads of comments under these videos like, you can't eat your pets, you know, this is messed up, you're literally going to kill them and eat them. And we'll address why those comments could also be a problem in a minute. But let's just look at some more of these posts. She says, "Okay, this one got me." And it's a comment that says, "Kind of sad that he hops in not knowing that this is the ride to his end, but also a testament to you and how he's never had a reason to be fearful." She posted this and thinks it's a good thing. She's sending him off to be killed. And she's potentially finding it hard because she's like, okay, this one got me. You brought your child into the world and it's kind of sad you're sending them off to the slaughterhouse and they don't know. But it's a testament to the fact that you brought them up never to be fearful. Thank you guys. Oh my God. Thank you for the support. Bruh. Someone says, how the actual this is like eating your dog that you bonded with. Now let's just address this quickly. Now, whether or not they're your companion animal, it's not okay to send them off to be killed. And you do that with your money. But this kind of puts the whole thing to bed when people are like, well, at least they're taken care of, you know, what about these small farms where they're named, they're looked after, you know, there's less of them so they have more space. Well, it seems like even non-vegans still have a problem in this context because they see it as a massive betrayal. And it is a massive betrayal. There's videos where she's cleaning skulls, presumably of the animals who were in her care. Imagine doing that with a dog skull. And she'd probably say, yeah, they're not pets. They don't need to be pets to be left the alone. Why does an animal have to be your companion animal before they're deserving of their fundamental animal rights? Then she makes a video about how she's processing and cleaning one of the animals she sent off to be killed. And there's this just barrage of dribble about how hard it is for her. I'm beginning to lose count of how many hardest days of all time I've had on the ranch. Every time something bad happens, I think this is it. This is horrible and nothing could possibly top this. Then something always does. First was Greta, then Mac, Kenny, Luna. Each of those names correspond to a devastatingly memorable milestone in my ranching career. Yet at the same time, they are my most valuable chapters as I've learned so much from each one. A new skill, another life lesson. I grow a little more every time and for that I'm super grateful. Shitty things will always happen. I can't control that. The only thing I can control is how I react and respond. Oh God, it gets worse. My perspective, rather than letting those shitty things consume and destroy me, I choose growth, to look for the lesson and keep moving forward however necessary. Which is only a bit ironic in this particular scenario because Luna did in fact want to destroy me and now I'm consuming her. Sorry lol, dark humour is how I cope. Kay, love you, bye. Firstly, can't control? Yes, you can do this magical thing where you don't send animals off to be slaughtered. What the fuck? It's not like I sent this individual to be sent off and it upset me. It's not like I could have controlled the situation by like looking after them, rescuing them, and not sending them off to be my food. I actually just have to stop there because it's ridiculous how these accounts exist, though they're probably doing some good for veganism because the comment sections are just bewildered by this type of person. Okay, one more. Do you not have the ability to have cows you don't know butchered for your family? Don't you miss him? And yes, I eat meat before you say it. Raise your cow and let it live. That's your cow. Eat cows you don't know if you absolutely must. Now, as we know already from this response, whether or not you know them, it doesn't matter. There just seems an extra element of animosity and evil, those sorts of themes when someone knows an individual personally and then they send them off to be killed and then they start cleaning their skull. There's something very unsettling about that. It says more about the person, but it's not really different to the victim. She says, as a rancher, beef producer, and huge advocate for ag in general, I'd rather you be vegan than this disconnected from the food you eat. It's really ironic that she points out the disconnect that someone has, but she has a huge disconnect between her and the individual she's even looking after. Even while she's looking after them. Sorry, I should put that in quotations because how are you looking after someone if you're going to send them off to be killed? She is fully disconnected from them having their own experience and their own desire. It's like someone's disconnected when they do something horrible to an individual, even if they're right in front of them and they have this bond. If you want to make the connection, then you go vegan. That's what follows. Because you're making a connection to the individuals and understanding that you're not the center of the universe and other individuals also have a desire to live out their own experience. So massively messed up. I can't believe that this is a section of Instagram that actually exists. People just brazenly putting it out there. I just look after these individuals for a little while, then I send them off to be killed and I eat their bodies. Okay. But thank you so much for watching. I now have a headache. I do hope you're well. And until next time, salads, I will see you soon.